Do you ever have a wipe where you feel like you just can't lose? A wipe where you're so loaded that it feels like the loot doesn't even matter? A wipe so good that it feels like a movie? That is the feeling that I had while playing this wipe. I want to represent this wipe differently than I have in the past. Instead of a collection of clips, I want to display a series of chapters, building a story that inevitably leads to my demise. But in order to see that, we must go to where every Rust journey begins, on the beach. Hello! It has been a while since I've seen you guys. I didn't end up posting a video for this force wipe as I actually did not really play it. For the first time in a few years, I got on to play force wipe and I hated the update so much that I got off right after. So I'm sorry that it's been a while since my latest video, but we are going to be doing something today, so let's get into it. I'm a little bit late to wipe, as you may have noticed already. I had stuff going on at the start of wipe, so unfortunately we are a few hours late. I am on a server that I have never ever played before. Yeah, in my 11,000 hours, I've never once joined this server that I'm on right now. So it is going to be a little bit interesting. But maybe it'll open my eyes to a server that I need to get into. My goal, just from looking at the map right now... Ooh, this missile silo spot looks really fun. But... how am I supposed to pass up this? Large, labs, launch, smoil, all in the same corner? I have to go there. But like I said, since I did not play this force, that means that I also have no BPs on this server. So it is going to be a bit of a grind, but I have nothing going on, so I'm ready to grind. Alright, so as I mentioned, I am on a brand new server, which I have 0 BPs on. So it's going to be a bit difficult. I also mentioned I have 2 build spots in mind. The first being by Underwater Labs and Rigs, and the second one being by Excavator on its own island with Missile Silo. You will soon see that plans quickly change. Having now arrived at the fishing village, I should tell you what the plan is. I will buy a diving set, which I will use to go and start my pumpy quest. After claiming my pumpy, I will buy a boat, which I will use to take all the way down to Underwater Labs and Oil Rig. But first, I need to go diving for my crates.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
This video is sponsored by Rust Clash. Rust Clash is a platform in the Rust community best known for their case battles. On top of case battles, they have a variety of game modes allowing intense PvP, such as Tiles, Plinko, Mines, Crash, and the classic Upgrader, which is where I like to spend most of my time. A variety suited to fit anyone's needs, taste, or style. If you want to continue supporting me, feel free to use code MOODY for 3 free cases when you sign up. Make sure you're 18 years of age or older before playing, and thank you Rust Clash for sponsoring today's video. I'm being watched. After arriving at the area where I'd planned on building, by underwater labs and rig, I realized that the area wasn't as good as I was hoping it to be. So I decided to commit myself to moving over to the island by giant excavator and missile silo, where I would reside for the rest of my wipe. So that is going to be my competition this wipe, right? From the looks of things. Fuck, dude, I think these guys saw me. Nah. Nah, they don't see shit. not build this close to missile silo. I mean, they have ladders to their roof, which makes me think that they might be offline. But at the same time, their shop looks like it's still busting, so maybe not. I feel like there's a good chance these guys are like raided or something. Just cause like the ladders and the external looks weird. It's not ideal. Ooh, that is their base though. Oh my god, that kid sucks so much. They are online though. I just lost my best tools. This was my first interaction with what would be one of the main groups I would be facing this wipe. Off of first impressions, I felt pretty confident going against them. They seemed to have been getting grubbed, and the one that I fought was very bad at the game. So I figured I had a good chance competing with them for the excavator and the missile silo. But in the meantime, I needed to transfer the rest of the loot from my boat over to my base. The fact they're on though is not entirely amazing. Yeah, no, now that I think about it, that definitely wasn't the play. That hatchet and pickaxe were really huge. No way, bro. That's so unfortunate. This was an unfortunate setback, as the only items I had brought with me were my kit and my tools, and I had just lost my kit and tools trying to go meet the neighbors, meaning that I was only left with a pumpy in this area to make something happen. Alright, I think I'm gonna go and try and run monuments to get a red card so that I could run the next missile silo. But we will see. If this gives me a green card, then yeah, but if it doesn't, it's gonna be a little tough. Double green? Ooh, I might stash, not stash, but I might depot one. That's the goal at least. I just need to get a fuse, which I could get from running the road. This is actually a really good melee base. Nice. Instead of hitting the rest of this road, I'm just gonna go. The quicker I get there, the quicker I can get back.
Oh, bro, please, bro, please. I can give you my shit. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'll give you my shit. I'll give you my shit. Come on. I just want to pick up, bro. Okay, you wanna be such a bitch, nigga.
Fuck. I think it's ran. I'll check still. It is. AK and M2. Kinda scary. popping off, bro. I don't think it will. No, dude. God damn it, man. With how early it was into wipe still, I knew that farming blueprint fragments from monuments was going to be a hard task. So I decided, with having a diving set and a boat still, I would head out to the ocean to try and acquire as many blueprint fragments as I could with the diving gear that I had. Nice. After spending a long time in the ocean and fully breaking my diving tank, I had only managed to acquire 2 blueprint fragments. But, as you may know, there's a monument out there which will give you 3 blueprint fragments for 1 swipe, which is the power plant, where you get 1 blueprint fragment from swiping the green card and another 2 blueprint fragments from swiping the blue card, which would also net me a red card. So if I were to run the power plant once, I would be able to get a tier 2 and a red card which I could then use to run missile silo. So I made it my next goal to try and run the power plant. But first I would take the satchel that I had acquired from the ocean and raid my neighbor's base, giving me their TC privilege. I'd say that's pretty worth it for a free satchel and needing to raid him regardless. Take it and go back and get his furnaces too. I'll set a fish trap to get a blue card, and then I'll go run power plant instead. Seven chances to get a blue card. Should be easy. Alright, let's lock in. I need a blue card from this. Need a blue card from this. Nice. First one, blue card. Come on, man. No, bro. Fuck. I'm selling. Alright. I don't deserve the blue card anymore. Don't even give it to me, man. Let's fucking go, dude. Thank goodness. Alright, now we just have to hope it isn't ran and that there's nobody there and I don't get jumped on the way there and I don't get jumped on the way back and well, that works out, then we're chilling. Bro, like, that shit's rated there. TC right on fucking top of it. Some toxic ass shit right there. It's a real MP5, that's not ideal. Okay, that's a good sign. This is off. That's a really not good sign there. That DB's in here and it's where I need to go. Fuck, the monuments are setting, bro. I'm gonna wait out the reset, I think. Finally, bro. Alright, let's be quick and get the fuck out of here. What the fuck is happening right now, dude? And a supply drop. Come on, I need to make it home with this. Nice. Let's go, bro. Now I just gotta make it into my base. That should be the hard part done, though. Let's go, dude! I needed that. Needed that. Needed that. Finally, bro. We are 3 hours to me being on the server. And I have a tier 2 finally. Nice, man. Wow, that actually could not have been any worse. The reason I was doing this was to get a tier 2 gun to research. I got no tier 2 gun. Ah, that's incredibly unfortunate. Nice. Alright. Now, having a real weapon, I decided to take my red card over to Missile Silo to go take it for the first time this wipe. Fuck, dude. That's insane crate. 2 more. Garage door, crazy. Launcher, crazy. Fuck my finger. Face mask, crazy. Come on, some good. Nice. That's really good. Is this dude cheating? This dude is cheating. Yeah, bro. Meet our new neighbor. I didn't know it at the moment, but he is somebody who had built right next to me while I was taking Missile Silo. After a quick inspect of his Steam account and his battle metrics, it was very clear that he actually was indeed cheating, having only 10 hours in the game and first seen on this server, first seen for the first time 3 days ago. So it was obvious he was cheating. It would just be a matter of time till he got banned. Yeah, first seen 6 days ago, 3 minutes on the server. The only other server he has than this one is the only other server he has than this is Restoria EU Long, um, which he played first seen a day ago. Yeah, I mean, he's just cheating. First seen an hour ago on this server, first seen a day ago on his account. He's hiding behind that rock. He's ESPing, he knows I saw him, so he doesn't want to move.
what's up?
Why the fuck is this dude's name blue? Why is your name blue?
Blue?
Yeah, your thing's blue. Hey, did you die to that guy too? The cotton guy? Him right there.
Yeah, how'd you know?
This interaction here was also important. While going to see where the cheater lived, I ran into Deep Sixth. At the time, I didn't know who he was, but I later learned that he was one of the members living in the Purple Base, the group that would soon to be my main enemies of the wipe. But for now, Deep Sixth seemed like a nice person who just wanted to chat, so I had no issues with him. Look at him, bro. Full blatant just running. Yeah, yeah, there he is. Tell me that's his base, bruh. No way, bruh. What are the odds I get a cheater building right next to me? What are the odds? Well, he's not in there, wherever he's at. Yeah, that wall is fucking insane, bro. No way that shit is real. No way you could wall that quick. He knows when I'm putting my gun away, bro. Chill, blood.
Nah.
He's gonna jump on my roof. This all but confirmed the fact that he was indeed living in the base next to mine, as when we traded here, he managed to get back to the fight right away. This dude's just cheating his dick off, bruh.
Yeah, you can watch me pick up my body like a good little cock.
It was becoming evidently clear that I wasn't going to be able to wait for him to get banned. I noticed a flaw in his base, where the tool cupboard was exposed to the outside. With the mollies I had won from the missile silo, I decided to head over there and see if I couldn't grief his base. No way, bro. Nice. I should be burning it. put a sleeping bag in there. I don't know why it doesn't let me place a bag in there though. I mean, dude, he's cheating his ass off. This bitch. Let's see, is he still sitting out there? Yep. I wonder if you're on my base right now. I guess I'll never know.
Your YouTube channel's dead and you won't come outside. It's okay.
There he is. Who's a good boy? You're not wrong. I will not come outside.
Yeah, sucks for you. Getting base locked by somebody with no base. Wow.
No,
How
man.
pathetic.
No, man. What am I gonna do, man? Oh, no. Oh, no, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh,
Is
man.
this content for the YouTube video? Being base locked?
Man.
Your 900 subscribers are gonna see you base locked for 45 minutes
901,
unless you don't edit.
dumbass. 901, get it right, bucko. 901.
Keep stuttering, pussy.
Oh, I didn't stutter once, dumbass. Oh.
Wait, can YouTube hear this?
This back and forth between the two of us persisted for another 20 minutes, before he eventually realized that he was going to gain nothing through sitting on my roof, and I would just wait for him to leave.
Yeah, you didn't think about that one, retard. Aww. Good luck, bro. There's another door inside, so you won't get to the loot.
No way, bro. No fucking way, bro. Oh my god, you're the worst.
Yeah, you didn't get any loot, though.
You're
Aw.
the worst. Oh my god, you're so bad.
Yeah, there's like 600 HQ enemies getting despawned.
I don't give a fuck, bitch.
Yo, you're supposed to get the loot. Yo, you're supposed to get the loot inside. Yo, you're supposed to get the loot. Oh, the loot's stuck in here now. Sorry.
I don't give a fuck about no loot, bitch.
Yeah, you do. That's right. Dirty little. Aw,
You know what you're saying, slurs, I care.
Aw, you can't upload it on YouTube now. Your 900 subs won't hear it. No.
Got my M39 back. Got my P2 back. I'm a happy man. I waited a little bit, watching his battle metrics, waiting for him to quit the server. After about 10 minutes, I saw that he had logged off, so I went over to his base with a jackhammer to soft side in and see what loot there was. Holy shit, bro, he wasn't lying. There is juice in here. It's my kid. After having to deal with that, I wanted to take some time to work on my base. So I decided to set up some electric furnaces. After finishing my electric furnaces, I noticed that there was a group camping the exit at Missile Silo, so I decided to head over and see what I could do. Ah, so this is what we were looking at, eh? This kid doesn't even have a gun. Oh, yes, he does. Nice. I think they were camping the exit in like the... And the guys that were camping just died inside or something. Fuck did he go? These guys were the group in the purple base, CoinXP and Ali, along with their teammate Deep Sixth. This further proved to me that I wouldn't have as much of an issue in contesting this area, as these guys didn't seem to be putting up too much of a challenge for me in terms of PvP. Alright, how am I going to play this? They're both coming up the hill. Oh, I just gotta be better, bro. Just have to be better. Well, that's exactly what I was trying to do. Holy fuck, I whiffed. Ooh. W man. Let's disregard that whiff there. That was unfortunate. AK. I'm just gonna drop the backpack and go to that. fuck, bro? Fuck, I couldn't find the AK dude, bro. This was my first loss, and to who better than my neighbors. Although I died, I gained some crucial information, being that they had a third teammate on. Captain Dowie was now also online, meaning it was a 1v3 against my neighbors for control over this area. Bro, there is a guy up there. These dudes are weird, bro. I just don't know how I'm supposed to, like, scout this guy without getting smacked by that guy. Did I go too far? Maybe not. No, I'm fine. Oh my god, I'm so good. Now, where is your weapon, sir? He was the AK. I don't even care about that guy's gun, bro. Thank you. I will be taking that AK. Appreciate that, guys. Thank you for the AK kit. Problem with them is that they're just not that good, bro. Okay, I guess I spoke too soon. Did I kill that guy or not? I did. I do have somebody inside. Appreciate that, my boy. He's not supposed to kill me that quick. He just got slammed. With my name now firmly etched in the minds of my enemies, it was time to start working on my kingdom, constructing a fortress that would represent my wealth. I had large ambitions for this wipe, including my base. As many of you may know, I do not settle for small bases, hence why I built near the large excavator. So in order to begin the building process, I needed to go to Excavator and begin stacking up materials. had ran all the diesel that I had, but yet my base wasn't fully built. So I went back over to Missile Silo to continue running it. With my 5 red cards that I had acquired through my vending machine, I would surely be able to stack up enough diesel to finish my base. Nice, dude. It's actually huge. Alright guys, it is well past my bedtime, but the loot is looking really good. I would say that this was a very successful wipe day. The base is almost fully complete. I'm at the shooting floor right now, so just a little bit more to do. But yeah, as long as we're not offline, I will see you all tomorrow. Alright. I need to get rid of these kids. Get them to fuck off. Away from my base. We start off day 2, unrated. Clearly my base had been observed while I was offline. However, I was unrated and my base was still fully intact. So to begin day 2, we head over to the giant excavator, which was currently being ran. Where'd the AK go? That is unfortunate, I must say. Nice. Aim was horrendous though. Although I died here, I gained more crucial information. The 2 guys I died to belonged to the purple base right here. However, they were 2 names I'd yet to see, Yornan and Modukes, which would equal to 6 names that we now know from this group at the purple base. This also told me that they were online, which meant I would have some people to fight. Upon returning home from retrieving the loot I had stashed during the fight, I noticed that they had laddered to my roof. So I went to go investigate it. After winning the fight at Excavator, my neighbors had came over to camp my base. I didn't think much of it, assuming that they just came over to mess with me as a result for losing their kits at the Excavator. But, as you will see, it turned out to have been a bit more than that. How's that not getting power, bro? What the fuck? Where's the last tab, bro? Oh, they broke my roof turret as well. Fuck.
Go to sleep, little boy. You've been playing 18 hours a day. It's time for you to play the game.
dude, there's another? Fuck, bro. Fuck. And with that, this raid was won. But at what cost? It might appear as though a win, as I still have control of my base. However, in total, I felt it to be a loss. I lost 2 AK kits, as well as my L9 to them. Also, they had just gained the layout of my base, finding out that I had an open core, as well as seeing how far they could get into my base. This also showed them how weak I was. A half-assed raid attempt like this netted them that much, showed them that if they came with force, they had a serious chance at winning. Although here they had no chance at winning, as they hadn't even gotten to the parts of my base that there were turrets, it still showed them that I wasn't as strong as I appeared to be. So I needed to strengthen my base, getting more turrets down, finishing the shooting floor, and finishing my roof. That was a close call. Holy, that's a good ass crate right there. A good ass crate. Nice, another good crate. With my base now a little bit more secure, I heard a fight break out over at the Excavator. Being that I wanted full control of this monument, I felt obligated to go check it out.
Yo, get the faggots. Yes, there's some pussies, bro. It's more home.
Shortly after that, I saw the missile silo getting taken, so I went over to counter that as well. Bye bye. Nice, dude. Alright, I've moved everything to the open core, so here's a little look of how our loot is looking right now. I'd say that's pretty freaking good for a solo, man. A few hours into day 2, I think that that is pretty sufficient. I have now become a tyrant in my area, not allowing anybody else to run either of my monuments, and fighting every time I see somebody in my area. To finish off my base, I needed more materials, so once again I headed over to the excavator to run the diesel I had stacked up. Yeah, there's 4 of them. It's the guys that countered me at excavator. They are farming. That guy has a Jackie. They're coming. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy fuck, dude, how many did I kill? Seeing how unprotected my neighbor's shooting floor was, I decided to head over with some satchels to see if I couldn't get some bedroom kits. Seeing how open their base was, I decided to come back once again with some HVs and some C4 to see if I couldn't get any further into their open core. I didn't bring enough HVs. Interesting. I depoted and came back when I noticed one of the base owners was online.
I told you last night. Should have asked to be just part of the team, but no.
Hey, you don't know it's me, bruh. I'm a mysterious, wandering man that you don't know. You never asked me to be part of
I
your
watched
team.
I watch your YouTubes. I know exactly who you are.
You don't know me!
I watch your YouTubes. I know your voice.
The guy that logged on ended up being Deep Sixth, the same guy that I was talking to on Wipe Day, the first member of this group that I had met. Also, the nicest of the group. I didn't want to punish him for his teammates' actions. I had full intentions on offlining these guys, and I had the abilities to do it. I stayed up longer than them, and I had significantly more resources than them. As well, I felt very confident 1v1 onlining Deep Sixth. However, he was a very nice guy, and although his teammates were very rude and weird, I didn't want to make him have to suffer for their actions. So after talking to him, I told him I would leave and let him seal up his base. And when they logged off again, I decided to not offline them and let them continue their wipe, as Deep Sixth was a nice guy. I also noticed that Deep Sixth had subscribed to the YouTube. So, Deep Sixth, if you're watching this, thank you for being a friendly person. There's not many people like that in Rust anymore. After this missile silo run, it was getting late, so I secured my base a little more, adding more doors embrasures, and turrets so that I could log off for the night feeling confident that if I were to start getting raided, I would log on and be able to defend. Why is that weak? Decaying. I am fairly confident that before I logged off, I put in a lot of upkeep. No, dude. No! My raid alarm wasn't working, bro. I forgot to turn my raid alarm back on when I switched my... when I changed my battery, I forgot to turn my raid alarm back on, bro. Damn, bruh. That is very, very disappointing. Damn, dude. Unfortunately, I had been offlined. My raid alarm was connected to the same battery as my electric furnaces. And when I put up my China wall, my electric furnaces were still connected to solar panels. So, the height of the China wall had blocked the sun from reaching the solar panels, meaning they were receiving no power. So, during the night, the electric furnaces kept running, draining the battery, eventually making it so that it had no power. So when I got raided, my raid alarm wasn't working as it had no power and it was turned off. So I never got the notification that I was being raided and I got fully offlined. This wipe was one of my most enjoyable. From the endless PvP to the non-stop winning of Excavator and Missile Silo, I had built a base that I felt was very fitting of this wipe, and it was super fun to play. I want to thank you all for watching the video and making it to the end. I hope you guys enjoyed this new style of video of chapters compared to clips, and the way that I structured this video to try and tell this story. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will catch you all in the next one.